Hey guys, welcome back to another great episode on KOB TV, Chattanooga, Tennessee. I am your host, Ken Johnson, and we are going to go ahead and jump right in. Guys, we were talking about Edo, and we're trying to connect the dots and bring what the NFAC is talking about together with you and me. So let's jump in. This last video here we were talking about, this is the one that got me in trouble. Got me going all the way down a little rabbit hole. And so we go right into the Edo election because that was what it was about. And the winner here, Obasaki, won. And we'll go right into his page. And this is Goodwin Obasaki. And that's what he looks like. Let me just verify that. Okay. Yeah, that looks okay. And we're just trying to move right along here. Obasaki get, with an S, 307,955 votes over his opponent, Osagi Ize Ayamu. And guys, remember, I'm not an English major, but to me, that's Ize Ayamu. That's a three-letter, three-syllable word, and those are words I'm not familiar with. So, I'm really just parroting what I heard. So, using that logic, I am Ize Ayamu. Anyway, that's the losing candidate for the All Progressive Congress, right? The APC. So the PDP right here, the People's Democratic Party, won. So let's move right along, guys. Let's look at the loser. This is Obasaki still the winner here. Oh no, actually, did I? Okay, yeah. What I did was I went and went to his actual page here because this was from the BBC, and I wanted to see what he said about himself or his writers. And of course, he had a manifesto, and I'm not gonna read it to you because it's there and it's good, and I'll tell you the difference between the two. Achieving economic prosperity for Edo State is our mission. The plan is to create over 200,000 new jobs in 4 years through investments in agriculture, technology, health, sports, and entrepreneurship. So this is, his manifesto is pretty decent. I'll say it's written in a more business plan way. The winner, Obasaki, and that may be the reason why he won, because you can read it and formulate future plans or futures on it based on his numbers and presentation versus the loser, Osagi Ize Ayamu. So going here, I followed the same logic and just decided to open his page rather than using the BBC to let them describe himself to me. And of course, who did I see when I first got there? His opponent. And I was like, am I at the right page? And I was. He was wishing him a happy birthday. And so I got to this one. This is Edo 2020. Uromi declares support for Pastor Ize Ayamu, says his campaign manifesto will move Edo forward. And it pretty much is this, not the same. They're pretty much talking about the same stuff, um, which it's a simple agenda which you can download. I had lots of trouble downloading it, guys. Ooh, you just don't know how many hours I spent on this project. Hopefully, I'll be out of it soon, and we'll be on some more great NFAC stuff. But this connects us directly to it, and you'll see how. And so, moving right along, like I said, their manifestos. I couldn't download his; it was very difficult. Uh, the main objective of the Infrastructure Development and Urban Renewal Program will be to bequeath to the state physical structures and facilities that will promote decent living standards for our people. And of course, roads and drains, as you can see at the bottom there, and electrification and water supply. That's a simple agenda, and it's written like, like I said, I couldn't get in there. You guys try and get in there and send it to me. I'll break it down. This is back to Obasaki, and as you can see, I was able to get his a bit, and you can start to see a difference in numbers. You see numbers, and I can't necessarily comment on it because I see it as a civilian, whereas I'm looking at it as if I'm thinking, well, the people who are coming in trying to take stuff would like him more because he's putting numbers on papers, and they can say, well, for instance, let's look at this outgrower scheme. Will target 40% of cultivated land to be owned and farmed by over 25,000 Edo entrepreneur farmers with off-take contracts to ensure that they sell their produce and generate wealth for Edo youth. All right, given that thing numbers, percentages, you can go back and you can formulate plans, and you can also say, well, he's going to buy this land, he's going to need this amount of money, and you can kind of predict. And in that sense, you can dismantle. You can dismantle what he's trying to achieve, or subjugate it to manipulation easier than if you could on. Like I said, I couldn't download the simple agenda, but it was written mostly like this. As a matter of fact, I will go ahead. I'm not supposed to open a tab, and because I'm really at high risk for crashing, guys. And so his manifesto is written primarily like that. I think we did open it, and we'll scroll down, and that's a blank spot that I am not liking. In the herbal renewal main objective, we just read that part, and so that's pretty much what you get. So let's go ahead and move on. So you're thinking, well, he's a loser. That's the APC. Let's go look into the APC. So that's what the next move was, going to All Progressive Congress. That's what it means. You would have no idea if you aren't from there, because they have so many different factions. You would definitely get confused. It's like looking at Christian denominations in Wiki, like over 25,000. They have quite a few. I didn't bring up the list. You can bring it up. And so moving right along, the All Progressive Congress is one of the two major contemporary political parties in Nigeria, along with its main rival, the People's Democratic Party. And it was founded by what's that? Is that Muhammadu? I'm going to go with Muhammadu Buhari. Of course, we won't talk about him. We'll go ahead and continue to talk about the All Progressive Congress. Now, uh, let's go up to the top. All Progressive Congress is one of the two major. We just read that. APC candidate Muhammadu. I'm not saying that right. Muhammadu. Okay, there we go. That's better. Buhari won the presidential election by almost 2.6 million votes. Okay, so we're not really interested in him. Let's go ahead and scroll down and get some ideology so we can get out of here because you guys have things to do. And so the political ideology, economic issues here, the APC is generally considered to be a center-left political party that favors controlled market economic policies and a strong and active role for government regulations. Okay, it goes on to say a substantial number of its political leaders are followers of or politicians who subscribe to the social democratic political philosophy of Obafemi Awolowo, and the socialist and anti-class view of Aminu Kanu. Moreover, the majority of the APC's base of political support is in the southwestern Nigeria. Let's look at southwestern Nigeria really quickly because you guys got things to do. Ooh, I went too far. And this is southwestern Nigeria, guys. Are you keeping up? Okay, this is all of Nigeria. And is that in, am I in the screen? I have to check every now and then. Okay, I am. You are too. Okay, wrong way. So, this is all of Nigeria. This is the southwestern part. And we'll back up just a hair and continue reading. And southwestern Nigeria and northern Nigeria, we'll check that out too, but we won't bounce back and forth, which are dominated by the country's largest ethnic groups, the Yoruba and the Hausa Fulani. So that's Yoruba and Hausa Fulani, respectively. And they're kind of really the same people, but of course, you know, I did what I do for you always. And so we did the south. Did you see the north? Let's look at the north. Okay, you see that's the north. And we were talking about the All Progressive Party, the APC, but that's pretty much comprised of everything. And it's really confusing, guys. So if you're confused, don't worry about it because I'm about to go backwards and confuse you even more. I did not plan this. We're going to go to the BBC where they have the geopolitical map and look at that and do a little comparison. As you see, the APC, based on their, this, I think this is, yeah, election results. APC and the PDP in the red. There you go. You see it, right? PDP right here. Edo, remember, can you see that dog shape, guys? No? Panting dog. Okay, let's go back because we did that map. We don't want to get lost and talking jibber jabber. Did north and south, and north and south. And what is this map? And you really find that you don't see Edo a lot when you're looking up. Pretty much anything. There's Edo, guys, right there. And as you can see, it's outside of their coverage area or the counting area still. Okay, so now let us finish what we were on the APC. Okay, and so we did finish reading, did we not? Moreover, the majority of the APC's base. Okay, yeah, we were there. Okay, the ethnic group is the Yoruba and the Hausa Fulani. I'm sorry, guys. And so let's go to Oh man, look at that. That's so lovely. I can't wait to get to that page for you guys. To your Yoruba. It sounds like a dummy, right? Okay. The Yoruba people are an ethnic group that inhabits Western Africa, guys. You guys kind of, there's Western Africa. Do you see it? All right. We just did mainly Nigeria, Benin, Togo, and part of Ghana. And they're just breaking us up. These are European writers always, and they're always describing and breaking us up. The Yoruba constitute around 47 million people worldwide. The vast majority of the population is from Nigeria, and that's what we're talking about, guys. We got Edo, where the Yoruba make up 21% of the country's population, making them one of the largest ethnic groups in Africa. Most Yoruba people speak the Yoruba language, which is the Niger-Congo language with the largest number of native speakers. And it goes on to say some more stuff that you guys are going to read on your own, but I would like to read this to you here at the very bottom, because this is going to lead to the next. The Yoruba diaspora consists of two main groupings, right? First were Yorubas dispersed through Atlantic slave trade. So that's us, guys. That's us. Okay, do you understand that? Mainly to the Western Hemisphere, and the second wave includes relatively recent migrants, the majority of which moved to the United Kingdom and the United States after major economic and political changes in the 1960s and 1980s. What a farce. Let's go look at our picture. Those are my daughters, guys, because I don't have no kid. I have two sons, but I don't have no daughters. So that's what I mean. Boy, I can't wait to go have my family, man. All right, yeah, you Europeans, you need to stay away. Stay over there. Okay, you guys see that? Okay, going back on topic, and so let's go to the Atlantic slave trade, because that's what this is how we connect the NFAC, because they, okay, we did that. Let's define this, and remember, guys, why are we going there? To the Atlantic slave, the Yoruba diaspora. That's us, okay? So, going to the Atlantic slave trade, transatlantic slave trade, or Euro-American slave trade, involved the transportation by slave traders of enslaved African people, mainly to the Americas. So now, they specifically said the enslaved. Now, we were never slaves. When you take a people and make them slaves, then they are enslaved. So they didn't capture slaves, or they weren't selling slaves. They were actually just selling people. And they became enslaved. And that's what our ancestors were over here. Enslaved, not slaves. Not born like that. Okay. African people. Okay. It says the slave trade regularly used the triangular trade route and its middle passage. Okay, we don't want to bore you. You know what the Atlantic slave trade is about. And so let's hit this. This was, and I'll scroll down to the, I'm not sure if this is West Africa. Yeah, this is West Africa. This is what I wanted to join. And I read quite a lot of that. And I got down to here. And this is what you guys want to do is, oh my goodness. This is what you guys want to see. I said this is what you guys want to do. And I can't find it right now. There we go. Okay. So Portuguese traders began establishing settlements along the coast in 1445. Now that's kind of, we don't know. It's a lot of crap. Followed by the French, British, Spanish, Danish, and Dutch. I almost said Danish. The African slave trade began not long after. So he said it began not long after, but I am like, nah, dude, come on, it's going on a long time. And so what I did was, oh gosh, it's so far down. I don't know. Here we go. Here we go. I went and looked up, and you can see the query. It says, when did the Portuguese slave trade start? The Portuguese in the century were the first to engage in the Atlantic slave trade. So they were the first guys. So when you think of Portuguese slave trade, you're thinking of the Atlantic slave trade. So it's not separate. They're the first who started. And it goes on to say, now, in 1526, they completed the first transatlantic slave voyage to Brazil, and other Europeans soon followed. So we're almost finished, guys. Thank goodness, because there's so much more to go. Jeez, I don't even know how to. I'm trying. Okay, so let's. So now we have another date. And we also can verify that they were the first to engage in the transatlantic, and we know that we were part of the transatlantic slave trade, and we are probably of the Yoruba people, the Hausa people, and they try and confuse you with a lot of these people over here do this, and these people over here do this, and this to the left wing. Oh, here we go. Okay, now where were we? Gosh, I'm so far in. We were doing the Yoruba. Okay, we did the slave trade. Let's go back to here. Hopefully, West Africa. Atlantic slave trade. Yeah, we're gonna have to go back just a little bit because I got lost, guys. I'm moving so fast. Okay, okay, okay. I think I'm good. Here we go. Uh, no, I'm not good. Let's just click the tab. That's what we'll do. Click the tab and click the next tab. Okay, Atlantic slave trade, or Euro-American slave trade, involved the, okay, we just read that. Let's scroll down and see if we can get any more information out of here. Make sure I did not miss anything, because we are about to close European slaves in Portugal, Spain, African slavery. And so basically, we did connect Portuguese slave trading with says not by, oh, what's this, by 1494, the Portuguese king. Oh wait, this is what title is this under? Because I was just European colonization and slavery in West Africa. Wait, I'm reading this right now, guys. I just read that, and I'm reading this, and here we go. I'll read this to you. Using the Canary Islands as a naval base, Europeans at the time, primarily Portuguese traders. Oh, well, that's a period. So let's hold on. As historian John Thornton remarked, the actual motivation for European expansion and for navigational breakthroughs was little more than to exploit the opportunity for intermediate profits made by raiding and seizure or purchase of trade commodities. Using the Canary Islands as a naval base, Europeans At the time, primarily Portuguese traders began to move their activities down the western coast of Africa, performing raids in which slaves would be captured to be later sold in the Mediterranean. So here we go, guys. We're connecting all the dots. And so this is what the NFAC is about. This is what we're about. And guys, you need to get off the boat. No pun intended. If you aren't part of it. I think that should wrap it up. The music is gone. I did not even notice the music was gone, guys. I'm sorry. What I'll do is go ahead and close out. I think what I'll do is I'll just run down through here and make sure I gave you guys enough information because it's so much, and without having what's this etymology of the English word cast? It's from Portuguese. From Portuguese. Oh gosh, guys, they're. This is it. This is everything you guys need to know. So yeah, I think I did a decent job. I am supposed to get better, guys. Eventually. So I guess it's time to tell my new subscribers. Let me give you guys this and let you know that
another day has gone. I'm still all alone. How could this be? You're not here with me.
We're not there,
You
guys.
never said goodbye.
We didn't say goodbye.
Someone tell me why.
I never said goodbye.
Did you have
I want to go back. Don't you? NFAC for life.
life.
Like, share, subscribe, and I will talk to you guys in a minute. More about Edo, probably. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.